show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video is sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now, I had a comment under one of my videos, and we got into a discussion about Bob Arum and just, promoters in general. And it got me to thinking, because I'm going to do a video either today or tomorrow just on the state of boxing, almost like a State of the Union address specifically for the sport of boxing. And it's going to be a long one. It's probably going to be about a 30-minute video. But it really had me tripping, this whole discussion, because we spent about a good 30, 45 minutes going back and forth just talking about boxing business, boxing politics. And you really have to question where this sport is going. Whether you think it's in a good place or in a bad place, it's in a unique place right now, because the most popular names in the sport of boxing are the promoters. The people that get talked about the most is the promoters, not the fighters. Not upcoming fights or potential fights. No, the promoters. The most popular names in boxing, when you bring up boxing, the most popular names that come up in boxing conversations are Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, Eddie Hearn, Al Heyman, Frank Warren, and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Those are the 6 main promoters in the business. And collectively, they are running Mayweather Promotions, PBC, Golden Boy, Top Rank, DAZN. These are the most popular people in the sport. Not the fighters, not Spence, not Crawford, not Triple G, not Canelo. No. The most popular people are the promoters. And is that healthy for boxing? Well, let's take a constructive look at it. You have basketball, for example. LeBron James, the Greek Freak, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, some of the young guys, Luka Doncic. I mean, those are some of the most popular athletes in the world. They are the face of the sport. Not the coaches, but the players. They are the face of that sport. You go to football. You go to professional football. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Odell Beckham Jr., Antonio Brown, Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell, Julio Jones, Russell Wilson. Those guys are some of the names that are the face of professional football. Not the coaches, not Bill Belichick, but the players are the face of the sport. You can even go baseball. Mike Trout. You can even take an older name like Albert Pujols, Machado, Bryce Harper. These guys are the face of baseball. Not the managers, not the owners, but the players. Boxing is the only sport as of right now where the business people are the most popular people in the sport. We have a lot of people that have boxing YouTube channels. We all have conversations about the sport of boxing. The most popular topics in the sport of boxing is what fighter is under what promoter. Will this promoter work with that promoter? This fight can't go down because it's two different networks. I mean, that's essentially what we talk about. We mostly talk about fights that can't happen, and the fights that we do want probably won't happen because of these 6 people. Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Al Heyman. Like, that is the topic of discussion. So for that reason, I feel like boxing is in a very interesting place right now, but it's not in a good place. It's not in a good place because with all of these promoters come networks. And now we are at a point where there's too many hands in the pot. Now, I don't want this to seem like the video that I'm going to do later on or do tomorrow in terms of the state of boxing, but I'm just trying to lightly paint the picture a little bit. When you're dealing with a sport, you should be talking about the actual people that are playing, the actual teams, the individuals, the actual sport, the different nuances of the sport. We will sit and have a conversation about whether Al Heyman and Bob Arum is going to put a package of fights together and work together over PBC guys fighting top ranked guys. The narrative in boxing is with the businessmen. You can't market the businessmen. These guys are supposed to be promoters, but they're doing the best job at promoting themselves. A promoter's job is not even actually to promote a fighter. That's what it's supposed to be, but does it happen? No. A fighter gets popping because of social media, prior fights, things of that nature. It's not anything that the promoter is doing to make a fighter more marketable or more popular. The promoter is the well-known middleman that handles all of the business aspects. So when you think of boxing, you don't think of the fighters. You don't think of the venues. You don't think of the trainers. You think of the businessmen and the promoters. Now, some of you may be comfortable with that, but right now, boxing as a sport does not have a face. It has a lot of different personalities, but it doesn't have a face to the sport. And that includes Floyd Mayweather. That includes Canelo Alvarez, because they don't dominate the general boxing conversation. But I'm going to get into this a little bit more in my State of the Union address, State of Boxing address, that I'm going to do a little later on today or tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.